Somewhere deep within Soviet laboratory in Moscow, Russia. Stop! We have successfully manipulated evidence and stated that 5G causes coronavirus. We have manipulated thousands of Facebook and yeah, just Facebook really. Maybe some of Twitter and Snapchat, but mainly Facebook. Ah, yes, good. Soon we will rise again once we have taken off an American woman's minds. We will be able to teach them those Soviet propaganda. Then we can bring back glory days of communism. You've done well, Ivan. I understand, comrade. Glory to Union! Bye-bye now. Bye. Now you see that? That seems like one massive joke, right? Well, you'd be horribly wrong. People genuinely believe that a direct cause of coronavirus is 5G towers and masts. They, of course, don't believe it's a Soviet lie, thank God. But they also do believe that the World Health Organization are corrupt. Chinese people who Bill Gates sucks off. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what they believe. So, I thought, what better to do in quarantine than to mock people who think research is 5 minutes in the dark corners of the internet. Let's go! Oh, and before you yell, Solus, you're just biased about certain things. You're not showing me your side, blah blah blah. I'm trying my damned hardest to find the least idiotic people to give everyone in this camp a fair representation. Unfortunately, there's not really many sane people out there, so you're kind of stuck with it, so enjoy, I guess. You know what? Let's change up the intro to start the new series.
5G is a weapon. It's used by the military.
Oh fuck, this guy's British. On behalf of the British, I'm so sorry. 5G is a weapon used by the military. Watch out, fuckers. The next World War is going to be fought using mobile data. Who's going to win? Will it be Tesco Mobile, O2, or E3? Stay tuned to find out. And now, a pop quiz. Is this A, an obscure channel with like 100 subs that I had to go digging for, or B, a video from a relatively small YouTuber with a small amount of views? I'll give you, let's say about 5 seconds to answer. Whichever one you guessed, fuck you. It's neither. This channel, Success Archive, has over 500k subscribers and this video has over 800,000 views. This video was uploaded in February, long before the whole link, note the air quotes, between Corona and 5G was popularised. But it still technically counts and it falls under the whole 5G bad branch.
They couldn't articulate why they were uncomfortable, but they didn't like it. They felt uneasy about it.
I mean, I'd be uncomfortable too if there was some mythical thing happening in the world right now causing me to feel this way. But, even if there is, it's certainly not a mobile data mask that lets me browse Reddit or chat to people on Discord, or watch some Pyrocynical on the bus, or in a car, or just on the go whenever I can't have Wi-Fi. I doubt an electronic tool thing can sliver a disease or mind control into your body like a machine code snake. Sure, there's the genuine concern that they do emit waves, which can be slightly radioactive, but you know what else does that? A fucking microwave. You don't see people marching and protesting about microwaves, do you? No! Because that can't kill. Do you know what can kill? Huddling around outside in your little end of a lockdown free America riots like a sardines. And you wonder why we make fun of you when you do things like this. And are also told to inject bleach into yourselves. Yeah, how have you survived this long? I don't know.
And so I started out on this speaking tour to basically say to those people, this is why you're feeling uneasy.
Imagine some man just going around with like a megaphone and saying, "The reason you're not feeling too great about things is because of those great metal things with more bits of metal stuck out of them, making Wi-Fi and stuff. They're bad. Meh." Now, you'd probably think he's off his mind. But unfortunately, there are people who hear that and think, oh yeah, this guy has a point. And to be honest, I kind of see why. People naturally fear what we don't know, and many people are rightful to fear about governments and what they're doing behind their backs. And you're naturally allowed to be skeptical of the government and of big companies, but they're not trying to poison or mind control you. They're just out to cover up the Cybermen again. Yeah, I recently discovered, you know all those ghost sightings? Nah, Cybermen. We're gonna have a second battle of Canary Wharf, and we are powerless to stop it! COVID-19, likely from lab funded by Obama. Sharon, why do you have to be like this? Okay, now we're moving away from a video that kind of made sense, and I understand why people would trust the guy talking, to people who, if I was looking for conspiracy theories to get behind, they'd instead turn me on the path of facts, and I worship the 5G gods who are still trying to cover up the Cybermen taking over! I wonder if I could spread a shitty conspiracy that the Cybermen are real and that 5G is the first step into humanity being upgraded. Interesting thought, I might actually give that a try, I don't know.
Shovel, which was given to me by God, believe it or not. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Hello there. Human, you have subjected yourself to 5G masts and thus are eligible for upgrading.
What?
The 5G has been secretly feeding you cyber technology. We are going to use that to its full capacity and turn you into one of us.
No! Please! I don't want to die!
Take him away.
No! Ah! Ah! Ah!
By the way, I've made a 5G bad bingo card. So, if you want to play at home alongside me, follow the link in the description to see if you too can get bingo. New York has 6,000 5G towers. 5,000 more to come soon. NYC is the highest death rate and most 5G towers per block. Have you ever considered the fact that New York City is densely populated? I literally googled, is NYC densely populated? And the first result says, and I quote, the city has an extremely high population density of 26,403 people per square mile. So, yes, no shit it's got a high death count. It's because it has a high population density, not because of 5G towers. You fucking idiot. How 5G alters the blood cell permeability, amplifying coronavirus fatalities. I actually googled this one as well. I got a scientific report and skimming through it actually seemed reasonable. There is one bit I'd like to share though. This bit states that there are exposure limits set in place for the safety of users. To quote, these limits, which have been considerable safety factors included, are set so that exposure will not cause thermal damage to the biological material, thermal effects. Which basically means that 5G networks are restricted to a certain frequency so as to not harm people using it / are in close proximity to it. There you go, scientifically proven. 5G is not that bad. it might do something to you, because that's just how radiation do work, but it won't negatively affect you in the long term, I think. Hell if I know, though. I'm not a scientist. Has anyone else noticed all the 5G towers in Call of Duty Modern Warfare? I can't believe the subliminal messaging going on here. I definitely won't be letting my kids play this.
We've done it, boys. We've successfully blamed video games for something brand new. I've gone bingo. Not sure about you, though.
Jesus Christ, do you really think Activision are shilling for big 5G? Or, and now here's a thought, maybe they are there because they were already there in places Activision based their maps off of. Going back to the thought I mentioned earlier, 5G is not new. It's been around and stems from old G1 to G4 tech. It was introduced in late 2018, and when did Modern Warfare come out? 2019! So 5G towers would have already existed. It's likely Activision placed towers in the game's maps to make it feel more realistic. They're not shilling for the government's supposed mass genocide. It's horrific. Coronavirus kills nearly 70 of Massachusetts veterans' home. Oh my! Jesus Christ, that is actually very fucking tragic. Imagine living through hell only to die from a crummy... It's not Corona. It's 5G. Hollyoak is a 5G hotspot. Oh my fucking god. This isn't even, like, so bad it's kind of funny. This is just outright rude and offensive. Imagine going to the loved ones of these veterans and saying, "Your loved ones died because of fucking mobile data. Wake up, you sheeple!" You'd be deserving of a punch in the private parts, if you ask me. Such a fucking slap in the face that to these people that it's downright disgusting. I am fucking done here. I cannot take Karen's bullshit anymore. Oh yeah, you can't say that anymore. Racial slur, it's not a slur, Karen. It's a good way to determine if you're a bitch. Good fucking bye. So, what have we learnt today? Natural selection is the best thing ever, and it's taking way too long. Also, the Cybermen are going to invade Earth and take over with the aid of the Savine in governmental positions. Socials in the description, along with the bingo card and scientific report I found. Remember, do your own research on these things, and you're allowed to be skeptical of things, but when literally everyone is saying that your opinion might be wrong, you might want to give that another look. And also, don't burn down 5G towers or knock them down or whatever it is you're doing. Please don't do that. You're making an idiot out of yourself. And no one likes an idiot. Especially idiots. Because idiots are bad. And we need intelligent people in the modern generation. I don't know what I'm going on about here. Goodbye!